As you can see, I managed to place my fridge, and I managed also to build this wall. Unfortunately, I didn't film it because yesterday I forgot my camera. Well, and I decided to not go after it. I'm not living that close to the sailing club, so I have like half-hour drive at least to get home. So yeah, and now today I'm back. In the one side of the boat I managed to place the fairing compound, which is awesome. Yeah, I wanna show you my idea so far, because like I said, I'm changing my thoughts quite a bit. This wall here is not straight. This wall here is not straight. This line here is not straight. This one is kind of straight, maybe, but still I'm not trusting that. Everywhere you look, nothing is straight. Nothing is like 90 degrees angle or some standard angle. Nothing here is standard. Everything here has to be custom made. Everything here has to be measured from somewhere to somewhere. You have to have like the 0 point where you take all the measurements, right? Don't know even where you can start from, because nothing is on each thing inside in the boat is kind of different level. You place the water level on one thing that you think is straight, and then you place on another thing that you think it's straight at this totally different level. So yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to take the measures from my old kitchen, mark on the sides. From there I took the measures for this wall. Otherwise I would be so screwed. I don't know where I can take the measures from. But anyway, I managed, and it looks really good. I mean, now it's like really rough, but it's gonna look good. So my idea is to take to place here oven. So the oven gonna be here in the middle. So this little fellow gonna go away, and I need enough space in order to oven to go back and forward, and I need to find the right height for the gimbal, but that's another story. So what I want to do now is to make this area and make this area kind of ready. Well, I'm gonna put everything together first. I ain't not gonna screw anything, but first I'm gonna place everything together, at least most important things, most important parts, and then I'm gonna take everything down again. I'm gonna paint, and after that I'm gonna place everything back and paint again. So the places where I need to paint, and but the finishing oak, which I'm going to place most of the cabins around here, and all the rest I'm gonna paint white. So the kitchen, the galley fronts will be oak, using the regular plywood, because simply the regular plywood is way much cheaper than the marine plywood. As long as you paint it really good, it should be no problem to place a regular plywood. Just go with the plywood that is glued like here, piece by piece, and the whole thing is glued, so it's not like stripes glued together. This plywood was working for me really good in the previous boat and the different other projects that I have before. I have quite a bit space here. Since I have this staircase going here, I want to be able to open the doors. So what I did, I raise it up and push it in. So now when you open up, you can open it almost all the way, and when you open like the freezer, it's working and you can open it, and also all these drawers you can open too. Some space to store the things. So yeah, I managed to put the frame around here. Screw it directly to the fridge, and this frame pretty much holds the fridge on the place. So what you do, you place you make a box around with the measurements of this metal piece. So this is actually the height that you need, and this is the top height for your boards to finish up. Discover it's rotten, as you can see, and it's pretty bad condition, and it needs to be replaced. 13 millimeters, and glass fiber from outside, which is 7 millimeters. That's how it's put together. I don't want to take down the whole plywood here, because I think it's unnecessary to take the whole piece. But what I'm going to do is to cut here, like where it's rotten, and a little bit further away, and replace with a new piece. Like this, and it's the same thickness, which is perfect. This side, however, is quite good. It's not damaged and it's not rotten, but this side, however, is really damaged. Yesterday I discovered something big, something really new for me. So the boats, and particularly this boat, also is made from 2 pieces. So they build in a factory, they build one side of the boat and then the other side of the boat, and after those both sides are ready, they put them together. So yesterday, while I was sanding off the fairing compound underneath the boat, I discovered that there's a line, and you can see like 2 pieces connecting together. That's the method that most of the boats are built. It was something completely new for me, because I think that's the weakest point, but as I found out, that's the strongest point of the boat, where 2 pieces are connecting together. So guys, don't be too worried about that it's 2 pieces. It's really well put together, and it's really strong. The only thing that you have to look after is the brand, probably, which produced the boats, because I heard the stories that the couple of the boats sink because the hull open up, so they probably use some cheap materials or something. But Hallberg Rassy really strong made boats, so you can be pretty sure that they build the boat really strong. In the meanwhile, I was changing the piece which was rotten here. Now it's changed. The Finnish oak which I'm going to place here which is interior oak, which is going to be here, here, and most of the boat. So let's go down and see. Well guys, this is the material that I'm going to use inside here. I think this looks so nice already. This is how it's going to be. And as you can see, it looks pretty nice. The whole visible part will be this nice looking oak. This is kind of funny. Yeah, well, I need to have somehow to support middle and some sides. So I place everything that I found. But it's do the trick. That's most important. I'm going to place my finish oak around here. And then I can move forward with my fridge and the walls, which I need to place here. As you can see now, it's clear from the wiring. Mark every single wiring, so I know where is the plus and where is the minus and where they were mounted to before. I actually got a couple questions what I'm doing for my living. Well, I am an entrepreneur and I'm working with construction and selling products. I have to manage all that, and then I have this boat project which also takes place, and it's so much. Also, I have my family, and I have to take care of like everything. So it's a lot of things that I doing, and one of my biggest dreams is to sail around the world. And this is what I'm doing here. I'm preparing this boat to sail around the world. That's the reason why I'm also placing so much time here. But yeah, I do that for myself, and that's most important for me. If I get something on my mind, I want to achieve that. So yeah, and this is my boat, and like I said, I work in construction, and I do that since I was like 14 years old or something. So it's been a while. So I know construction, building houses, I know how to do that. From scratch, I can build a house without any problem. But that's another story. The boat is a different story. The boat is completely different materials, completely different approach you need for the boat, because there's no angles and there's no like straight anything. You have to kind of like readjust what you are like already know. I have a really good friend. She sailed around the world. In 90s, she finished up sailing around the world. So she's not as young as me, and she been around the world, and she built her own boat from scratch, which is so awesome. So I learned so much from her. But at the same time, I got something totally new for me, which I don't know before. For example, I didn't know that the boat is like made from two pieces. So the whole of the boat is made from two pieces, placed together. So and then it's glued in the middle. That was something so surprised. I was so surprised and so afraid of that. So I asked a lot of people's opinion in different forums, and also around. So I just collect as much as information possible. One person says something, and then another person says completely different something. So I just get confused, really confused. So I ask more and more the same question. So I just can collect the information as much as possible. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna do the wall, and let's see, it's already getting dark, and after 1 hour it's gonna be completely dark. So I have to rush to do something. I need to build some roof around the boat, just to be able to work a little bit more in the fall, and also to protect the boat from the winter. Use this as a template, the old one, and I cut the new board using it as a template. And if I need to adjust, I just bring up and see, okay, this place needs to be adjusted a little bit, and just you mark it, measure, and that's it, and you're done. It's really quick. Okay, for this episode, that's it. I hope you see you in the next episode, and bye!